Hi everyone, this is video 2 out of a 2-video series showing you how to make some of the props that we use in Rockin'Tykes right at your home. I'm going to be showing you how to make ribbon sticks today. First I'm going to show you with the ideal materials, and then stay tuned because I'm going to show you some other materials you can use that you are more likely to have at home to make them as well. Okay, so for ribbon sticks, if you notice here we have straight color or multiple colors, and the sticks are colored. You can paint these if you want, or you can not paint them and just leave them raw. For today, we're just gonna leave them raw. So the ideal materials for this, like I said, afterwards I'm gonna show you some alternatives, are a wooden dowel, some ribbon, scissors, and tape. And you can use any sort of tape, you know, scotch tape, duct tape. I'm using electrical tape. You can use painter's tape, whatever kind of tape that you have. And if you don't have a wooden dowel, pencils, straws, the top of a serving spoon, etc. Anything that's long and it doesn't even have to be that narrow, although narrow would be ideal, but long and sturdy. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna wanna take a piece of ribbon and stretch it about the length of your arm from your hand to about your shoulder. And then you're gonna cut that piece, pair it up to the end, and pull out an identically sized piece so you don't have to be measuring it up against your arm every time. And then you're gonna do that 6 times. For this one that I'm making, I chose to also use red. So I already pre-cut some. There you go. And I put them together. And then down the middle, I used another piece of ribbon to tie a little knot, so it kind of staying together. All right, so we're going to cut some tape. It's about 2 to 3 inches of tape that you'll need. And have that ready. You're gonna take this part that's where you put them together and put it at the very top of the dowel. So right here. Then you're gonna take your tape and put it over so that it's glued, it's taped onto the dowel, and then over, catching the ribbon and back down, and then put the 2 pieces, kind of make them stick together. We're gonna take another piece of tape, again about 2 to 3 inches, and then we're gonna wrap it around. So you're gonna want to kind of fold this in so that it doesn't stick out too much. And put one end down, roll it around, and this is just to make the tape sturdier. And that's it. You can leave it straight, or you can curl it kind of the way the other ones were, and how I've already done with a few of these here. So to curl it, you're gonna grab the ribbon kind of tautly from here, and then grab the scissors open like this, and you're gonna push the ribbon against the scissor here, hold taut here and pull here kind of tightly against the ribbon, and it creates a curl. So you can choose to do that with all of them or leave some curled and some straight. Okay, so it's really easy, right? It's just a regular one. Now, another option, if you don't have ribbon, is to use construction paper or regular school ruled paper or printer paper. And so if you want it to be colorful, you can just have the kids color it first or paint on it first, and then you know, make it. So we're gonna fold this lengthwise like this, and then you're gonna cut it down the middle. I already have one like that. And then you're gonna make a fringe. So you're gonna wanna stay about 1 inch to 1.5 inches from the top. So I'm just gonna cut a few so you can see kind of how that looks. See? You're gonna go all the way across. So I have one that I've already cut like that. This one's a little bit shorter, but the ideal size would be the other one because this will make a smaller one. And then you'll take your dowel or your pencil and roll it as tightly as you can. It's likely that you won't be able to get it really tightly around there just because of the paper, and it depends also probably on how thick your dowel or whatever your stick you're using is. And that's okay though, because once you put the tape on there, it'll kind of hold it down. So I would put the tape on this side that's left open and then kind of roll around here and then onto the dowel. So I have one that I've already made like that. See? And so then you can kind of brush your hand across the top to kind of open it up, which makes it more fun. And it makes sound, it keeps beat, and it has a different texture. That's kind of like a funny feeling texture. And part of the exercise with this is the sensory activity. So if you don't have paper, you don't have ribbon, you can also use streamers if you might have that. And you would cut about 6 and put them on lengthwise. You can use pillows or pillow covers, I'm sorry, or t-shirts. Same idea, cut it long, make a fringe, except here you don't really have to tape it. I just took another piece of the fringe of the pillowcase and tied a knot around it, and there it is. It still has some texture, it's still movement. Excuse me, if you have a pom-pom at home, you can use that. And the last option is going to be using tissue paper. So you can take a tissue paper, fold it in half. This one's kind of big, so I'm going to show you. Here. And then hold it like this. Pull your hand, pull it up like this. Put the dowel as far in as you want it to be, like, I don't know if you want it really long or you want it kind of shorter, make it a little bit shorter, and then kind of roll it around, and then you tape it. Scotch tape, any kind of tape. So here's one that I already made with the tape here. I didn't tape it to the dowel, obviously, because you can see that it's moving, so make sure to tape around the dowel. And that's it, guys. There's just several different options you can use for the ribbon stick. Have fun, and we'll see you Saturday.